Oh, when the waterfalls going up disappear, that's never a good sign. Oh, God. So many angry statues! Alright, so I think you guys can tell what we need to do for this one. That's right, instead of grabbing the crystal ourselves and putting it inside the slot, which would easily be done since I have 2 hands that could easily do it, we have to guide Abu with the triangle button to go over and put the stone in, jumping over the pillars right here that will push you back. I have no idea why I can't just grab the stone and do that. Now you have to protect Abu from the stones right there, otherwise, you know, he won't move forward because he's constantly getting hit. Yet again, me wondering why can't I end up putting the stone in myself? Either way, from that, we end up getting Summon Boost. Interesting ability, really only useful in the Colosseum. And with the insertion of a gem, all the angry statues are now calmed. And in all honesty, the architecture of the statues looks very Aztec. And we're supposed to be in Saudi Arabia. There goes me questioning things about Disney again. Alright, so we also have a save point to take us back to the Cave of Wonders, because in the base game of Kingdom Hearts 2, and not the Final Mix version, there are a few chests that are at the absolute bottom of the Cave of Wonders that we won't be getting on our first trip here. I'll actually be getting that and showing them off inside of a bonus part that's probably going to be going up after Halloween Town. But first things first, let us talk about this little mini game. Pretty much you have to get to the bottom, and as you can see inside here, we have our next of the new Heartless Icy Cubes, which drop Frost Gems. They are adorable. They are what I consider the most adorable Heartless, period. I just love them. They're just little tiny blobs with 2 little stubby legs and a giant block of ice. It's adorable. I don't know why. Now, we have a time limit here, so pretty much arbitrary time limit. I'm high enough level to where I can easily make care of this. But you might have noticed that there are puzzle pieces here. Yes, they were dicks and decided to add puzzle pieces here. The first 2 are just fine. You don't need to worry about those 2. It's the last one that can be a real pain in the butt. The last one's in a spot where it's so high that you have 2 options on getting it. 1, replay the minigame again and hope that you end up positioning yourself just right, which is what I was trying to do, to land right on top of it. Please note, ladies and gentlemen, I don't get it on this one because it's right there. Option number 2, you wait until you get the 4th form in this game. And after that, what you end up doing is you just simply spawn back to the bottom of the Cave of Wonders right here, and then just grab it. Me being the impatient person that I am, I end up doing the other option that's going to be shown in the other video. But there we go. We have proven our worth. We have proven our strength. So what we need to do now is go and talk to that sign right up there so that we can continue up as I stare longingly at that puzzle piece that eluded me. Alright, so we have 2 things that are right here. We have the save point, we have this chest containing an AP up, and we have that little light on the ground. But first grab this, it's the map for the Cave of Wonders. That little thing on the ground, if you talk to it, it will end up warping you back to the top, and then you can redo the minigame again. So it makes sense. Now, in Final Mix, the only other reason you would come back down here would be for the 2, not Final Mix, for regular Kingdom Hearts, it would only be for, obviously, the chests that are going to be inside the treasure room that we're not going to be able to grab. In Final Mix, there was an added minigame that was added in for it that's part of a large side quest that I've been avoiding this entire time. It's why I've been also going out of my way to honestly make sure I had all the synthesis items beforehand and have all my forms leveled up. I'll explain that side quest once everything becomes available to it, but that won't become available in its entirety until the last world, actually. So, isn't that always fun? It's like Mognet. Well, that's beautiful.
There, that one should do it. Sure looks valuable. Great. Now let's go get that lamp.
Good boy. I'm not going to question how Pete was so slow that we got here sooner.
Destroy Agrabah.
Isn't that the exact statue that if you were to end up touching it would end up destroying everything? Uh-oh. Ah, great. Now because you touched that statue, now we're gonna die. Okay, never mind. We're gonna live. Because of plot, Donald. Because of plot. Alright, so we have to defeat all the Heartless. There are only 50 of them. That sounds like a lot. That's actually really little because the Silver Rocks will actually die if you end up doing their reaction command. I think that might be what prevents you from getting their item, actually. That's my hypothesis. I don't know for sure. But we also have a bunch of the Icy Cube and Fiery Globes around, which makes me very sad because I am killing adorable Heartless. I would love a plushie of these things. I would love a plushie of these things. Preferably the Icy Cube. And maybe later. Alright, the cuteness is gone. I can kill these things without any remorse. Right. And full swing. And whoop. Ow. That sucks. You can end up hitting the fireballs back at the Fat Bandits, and it'll end up causing them to fly in the air, similar to how it was in Kingdom Hearts 1. These guys are pretty simple. There is an ability that I do have right now that I didn't equip, and what it does is it actually allows you to fully charge through and hit large bodies and Fat Bandits, ignoring the front of them.
Let's go.
All right. Unfortunately, I didn't want to go because then I could have, gotten those couple of chests.
Hello?
Stop your whining and hand it over.
Oh, no. I'm trading it for treasure. This lamp is going to bring me riches.
That's not good.
Oh, no, you don't know. Get back here, you little...
Don't worry. We'll save you after I kill this thing. What? It wants to tell me my future. And apparently my future involves killing many of their kind. All right. I think we should go and actually do this because we're actually done with Agrabah now, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, very short world. I also love this cutscene.
Thank you.
It's mine!
I love the drum use right there.
Lamp hog,
Go away!
gotcha.
No fair!
I win.
Instead of standing around, you could actually do something. You guys. Oh, thanks, Iago.
Huh?
Looks like you're the only one doing something.
Oh,
Nice one, Iago! Way to go!
Don't drop it.
Look! Behind you!
Oh. Oh no, we should probably do something.
nice try, Bird Brain. Just wait till Jafar's free. He's gonna make one beauty of a Heartless.
Where'd the lamp go? Hi, Dan Castanella.
Al! It's been eons! Al, you princely little muffin, you! Cosmic travel can get so lonely without a friend. To think I left you forlorn and genieless! Oh, the humanity!
Genie?
Hey, Al, have you been putting on weight? Oh, of course, what am I saying? You're living at the palace now! Aladdin! Jasmine! I can just picture it. Wait, tell me, am I being a pest? Just a big blue pest? Oh, who cares, Al? I'm just so glad to see you.
Genie.
I'll teach you to make a fool out of me.
Oh! Oh! Oh!
Time for Plan B. I'm finishing you mugs off right now.
Well then. So, now it's time to take on the Fire Lord and the Blizzard Lord. These are actually two of my favorite Emblem Heartless. For the simple fact, well, Emblem Heartless boss, I should say. For the simple fact, I love their design. Now, you can throw them into one another, which is always very helpful. They have two different commands. If you use the opposite magic on them, whatever magic it was, they will turn into either fiery globes or they will turn into icy cubes. After a while, they will reform, and once all the regular Heartless for them are gone, then they will just maintain into their base form no matter what. So as you can see, if I were to kill all the remaining fiery globes, which I think I ended up doing right now, now the Fire Lord, if I were to end up hitting him again with a Blizzard spell, he wouldn't turn into a bunch of fiery globes anymore. I kind of wish it was like the Boolossus fight in that they would get smaller, but I can understand because they're still a relative size. Okay, I actually missed some. Now, another interesting thing is, depending on which one you end up defeating for this, determines which one will show up in the ending cutscene showing their death. So if you ended up killing the Fire Lord first, which is what I will end up doing, Blizzard Lord will show up inside the cutscene. If you kill the Blizzard Lord first, Fire Lord will show up in the cutscene. I always like little details like that. Alright, and boom. Alright, so let's show off what Blizzard Lord does. Apparently he clips. Clips something fierce. Here's me, I was trying to actually hit him with a fire spell, but because I don't have it on my quick command menu, I was unable to do it. So really, at this point, I just need to, beat him up. Right? And time to die, so boom. And for defeating both the Fire Lord and the Blizzard Lord, we get Finishing Leap. And finish up Agrabah. Rather fast, I have to admit, compared to the last world.
You mess with me for the last time. I'm gonna get you yet.
Yeah! All right! Hey.
Now, Iago, I have a question for you. Where did you get the lamp again? Because it just sort of disappeared. Seems Genie's not a big fan of Iago being here. Yeah, I would say that too. Probably go to the next world. Try the same thing of finding our people when we know they're probably not going to be there. Metal. Off to meddle in other affairs.
Catch him! He must have secretly stolen it from the Cave of Wonders.
I guess some things are just hard to resist.
Well, we had to shoehorn it in somehow. It was a plot point in the first game. Well, I guess it's a good thing Abu conveniently stole the thing that allows us to continue our journey. I seriously hate that. That was entirely convenience. Entirely.
Sora, what is it? I think it's time for us to go.
Will you be back?
We will. I promise.
Alright, so let's get the heck out of here. And we get the Genie Summon, the most useful summon that is not inside the arenas.
Maybe waiting isn't good enough.
My thoughts exactly. If you have a dream, don't wait. Act. One of life's little rules. Got it memorized?
Who are you?
Axel. I happen to be an acquaintance of Sora's. Why don't we go see him?
Sora?
We've got something in common, Kairi. You and I both miss someone we care about. Hey, I feel like we're friends already.
You're not acting very friendly.
Yeah, you can kind of tell inside his voice and tone. And with that comment that Axel said about missing someone, bunch of fanfics were written, and a lot of fan art was made.
Hey, what is this place? Huh?
You okay?
What?
You and that dog came flying out of a hole in the wall. He nearly gave us heart attacks.
It's a good thing we're not more scared than we probably should be. But with that, we are now done with Agrabah. But Looks like something's back.
Looky there! Twilight Town! Yep, I can see it. It's back again.
Now, if you were to go to Twilight Town right now, you can actually continue with a second part of the story. I'm not going to be doing that. So, anyway, guys, I'm going to end it off right here. This has been Roxas1359. Next time, I'm going to be heading off to Halloween Town. See you guys then.